13 Surprising Facts About AI Bias in Recent Years. Artificial intelligence has become a part of our daily life. We interact with it every day through virtual assistants, recommendation systems, social media feeds, and even employment algorithms. However, what if we told you that these AI systems might be harboring hidden biases that could perpetuate and even amplify existing social inequalities? That's right. AI bias is real, and it's more prevalent than you might think. In this eye-opening exploration, we will delve into 13 surprising facts about AI bias that will leave you questioning the fairness and impartiality of the digital world around us. Welcome back to our channel, your place for the latest tech news and reviews. Before we start, do subscribe for updates. Now, let's get started. Number 13. Historical data perpetuates inequality. One of the most pervasive issues with AI bias is its tendency to perpetuate existing societal inequalities. This happens because AI algorithms are trained on historical data, which often reflects past discrimination and prejudice. For example, if an AI system is trained on historical hiring data that shows that women were less likely to be hired for certain roles in the past, it may learn and perpetuate this bias, resulting in fewer women being recommended for those roles in the future. Number 12. Gender bias in recruitment tools. AI-powered recruitment tools have gained popularity among employers for their ability to sift through countless resumes and identify the most suitable candidates. However, a recent revelation by Amazon sheds light on the potential for gender bias in these systems. Amazon scrapped its AI-driven hiring algorithm after discovering that it was discriminating against female candidates. The algorithm was trained on a dataset of resumes and was found to favor male candidates over equally qualified women. This bias stemmed from gendered language and phrases commonly used in male-dominated fields. For instance, the algorithm associated women's soccer as a relevant skill for a job opening at an ad tech company, illustrating how unconscious biases can be embedded in AI systems. Number 11. Racial bias in facial recognition. Facial recognition technology has numerous applications, from unlocking smartphones to monitoring security. However, a study by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) revealed a disturbing racial bias in commercial facial recognition software. The study found that some systems had higher error rates for darker skin tones compared to lighter skin tones, leading to potential misidentification and wrongful arrests. These inaccuracies highlight the urgent need for diverse and inclusive training datasets to mitigate racial bias in AI. Number 10. Healthcare algorithm disparities. Algorithms are increasingly being used to assist in healthcare by analyzing patient data and recommending treatments. However, a study published in the journal Science Translational Medicine revealed disparities in treatment recommendations from 3 commercial clinical decision support algorithms. The algorithms showed racial and gender bias, potentially leading to unequal access to effective treatments. For example, one algorithm was less likely to recommend dialysis for Black patients with end-stage renal disease, highlighting the need for greater transparency and accountability in AI-driven healthcare decisions. 9. Financial lending discrimination. AI systems are being used by financial institutions to assess creditworthiness and approve loan applications. However, a study by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau (CFPB) found evidence of discrimination in AI-driven lending models. The CFPB analyzed thousands of loan applications and found that AI systems were more likely to deny loans to applicants with lower credit scores, who were also women or people of color. These findings raise concerns about the fairness and equal opportunity in an AI-driven financial services. 8. Search engine bias. Search engines are designed to provide users with relevant and helpful results based on their search queries. However, a study by the University of Washington revealed that Google search results reflected societal biases, including gender stereotypes and racial prejudices. The study found that when searching for terms like career, doctor, or engineer, Google's autocomplete suggestions were predominantly associated with white male candidates. Additionally, News articles featuring people of color were less likely to be shown in search results compared to those featuring white individuals. These biases perpetuate harmful stereotypes and limit exposure to diverse perspectives. Number 7. Voice recognition struggles. Voice recognition technology has advanced significantly. But challenges remain, particularly when it comes to understanding different accents and dialects. A study by the University of Michigan found that commercial speech recognition systems struggled to accurately transcribe the speech of individuals with Southern U.S. accents. This highlights the need for greater diversity in the training. Datasets used to develop voice recognition systems to ensure they are inclusive and accessible to all. No.6. Recommendation algorithm bubbles. Recommendation algorithms are used in various platforms to suggest content, products, or services tailored to individual users. However, a study by the University of California, San Diego revealed that these algorithms can create echo chambers or bubbles that reinforce existing preferences and beliefs while limiting exposure to diverse viewpoints. For example, if a user primarily consumes conservative news, the algorithm may continue to recommend similar content, reinforcing the user's political bias and potentially contributing to the spread of misinformation. Number 5. Criminal justice bias. AI-powered tools are increasingly being used in the criminal justice system, from predictive policing algorithms to sentencing recommendation engines. However, these tools have been criticized for perpetuating racial and socioeconomic biases, leading to unfair and discriminatory outcomes. For instance, the use of predictive policing algorithms by law enforcement agencies has raised concerns about racial profiling, as these algorithms may reinforce existing biases and lead to over-policing in minority-majority communities. Number 4. Geographic and cultural bias. AI systems are often trained on datasets that primarily reflect Western perspectives and experiences, leading to geographic and cultural bias. For example, a study by researchers at the University of Oxford found that a large language model trained primarily on US and UK data exhibited cultural insensitivity when interacting with users from the Middle East and South Asia. This bias can result in misunderstandings and perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Number 3. Age discrimination in AI. While age discrimination may not be as overt as other forms of bias, it is still prevalent in AI systems. A study by the AI Now Institute at New York University found that AI-driven hiring algorithms may inadvertently discriminate against older workers. These algorithms often rely on natural language processing, which can inadvertently penalize older individuals whose resumes may contain terms or phrases associated with their age, such as extensive experience or seasoned professional. Number 2. Unintended consequences. One of the concerning aspects of AI bias is that it can lead to unintended and potentially harmful consequences. For example, a study by the AI Now Institute at New York University found that an algorithm used by a major social media platform to filter extremist content disproportionately blocked the accounts of Black users. This unintended consequence highlights the importance of considering the broader societal impact of AI systems and mitigating bias to prevent harm to marginalized communities. Number 1. The black box problem. Many AI systems operate as black boxes, meaning that the decision-making process is opaque and difficult to understand. This lack of transparency makes it challenging to identify and mitigate bias within these systems. For instance, in the healthcare industry, AI algorithms used for patient triage may produce biased outcomes. But it is difficult to determine why without access to the algorithm's decision-making process. The black box problem highlights the need for explainable (XI) techniques that can shed light on the inner workings of these systems, enabling us to identify and address bias more effectively. And there you have it, folks. The 13 surprising facts about AI bias that you should know. From historical data perpetuating inequality to unintended consequences, we've explored the hidden biases that can arise in AI systems. It is crucial to recognize these biases and work towards mitigating them to create a fairer and more equitable society. We appreciate you joining us on this eye-opening journey. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more insightful tech content. Thank you for watching. Stay curious and keep asking questions. Until next time, stay informed and empowered.